What's up, guys? We are back, and I'm looking at some more NBA plays today over on PrizePicks. Yesterday, we went 2-1. We had some great reads with the Lakers. LeBron flew over his main line, and also Reeves did as well for his points. We just fell short on Isaiah Collier. I expected a lot more minutes from him. I don't know why they keep not giving him minutes, but they do. He was great in the minutes that he had. He had 3 assists in the 12 minutes that he played, but I was expecting around 20. He just did not have that. However, we have hit 8 of the last 9 plays in these videos. Let's keep it rolling with some more winners tonight. We're about to get to these free plays shortly, but we talk about some of yesterday's DubClub results. We had this. It was actually a free play on Twitter as well as my free Discord, which you can join. You can get in for either of those with a link in my description, but I actually posted this free play here yesterday. It actually was able to cash. We've been killing it with the NHL, man. It's been insanely good for us all year. 50 to 200, as you can see there. We had some pretty awful beats, though, like yesterday. We had an NFL, which is actually free play as well. It's by one leg. I took George Pickens over CeeDee Lamb, and that ended up biting me in the ass. Would have cashed us at like a 4.5x if I just took CeeDee over Pickens. But this was terrible as well. Wall had 22 saves going into the third period. He actually ended up leaving with an injury. So he was on pace for 33 saves. We just needed 29. This one was also a brutal beat as well. Missed by 0.5 there, which they actually hold us on that one because you can see from these two videos here that I showed to the DubClub that there was just straight up shots that didn't count. So shout out the NHL stat keeper for that one because they screwed us out of 250 right there. So it was a rare down day yesterday. Otherwise, we've been absolutely on fire this month. It was just kind of a lot of outlier things happened yesterday between the NFL and all those NHL just miscues. Can't control injuries and stats not getting counted. You can't really control that. But you also have all the other plays from the day before, though, where we just cash time and time again. We've hit a 6-man, I believe, I want to say 5 out of 7 days last week, I want to say. It's been insanely good at hitting these 6-mans. We've been super consistent with these 6-mans. It's been insanely good for us here. Actually, we've hit 6-mans in 7 days if you want to count this one right here. Anyways, all that just to say, to join the DubClub if you guys have not already. It is listed with the link available in my description. It gets you access to all of my plays and straight to your phone. And it is 50% off of your first month with that link available in my description. I'm one of the few reputable people out there. I'm over $11,000 of profit on PrizePicks, as you can see there. You can see some of the different winners we've had from this year. You can see some of the different testimonies from guys here in the DubClub that have been able to cash out with me. It really is a good place to be and get some plays from. And when you do join the DubClub, be sure to connect your Discord to DubClub because that gets you access to all the different perks over in my Discord, which include the community chat, talk to me other members. I'm almost always in this chat. It's super easy to reach me. If you have any questions or if you want to, know anything about strategy, I'm an open book when it comes to my strategy and anything, research or whatever you're looking for. But yes, have all my contributors posting their plays as well. Asby's is killing it time and time again with his golf plays. Emo is a basketball guy. Elo is soccer. Nev is currently running a streak where he is one leg away, man. He cashed on a KPJ. He is. We'll see if he runs his last leg tonight, but he has cashed 10 straight plays here. One more to win a 1,124.76x from Underdog. He's so close to cashing out so many members on an 11-leg Underdog streak. Hopefully he comes through with that. Cap here has been posting his 5 and 6-mans as well. He does some amazing work as well. These guys are all doing some great work. So come join us in the DubClub. It is listed with the link available in my description. Get it right now for 50% off with that link in my description. With that being said, though, let's get to these free plays. Be sure to play responsibly and at your own risk. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And let's get to these plays. The first play I like on the PrizePicks board for tonight's slate is actually going to be my favorite of the entire slate. I like Ivica Zubac tonight over his rebounds and assists. Not 15.5, but 13.5. So I don't hate the 15.5 on the over, I will say, but I really just love his assists tonight. I think there's a ton of upside for Zubac and his assists, but you can't really find that on PrizePicks. You can get the Demon at 3.5, but I was really hoping we get a line of 2.5 for Zubac, even if it's a Goblin, and we just did not get that. But he's been a monster, especially at 13.5, actually. He's covered this line in at least 10 straight games, as you can see there. Yeah, it's been exactly 10 straight games, actually. He's already had 17 against Memphis earlier this year, which included 12 rebounds and 5 assists, as you can see there. But I actually want to talk about the next player at the same time here, which is going to be James Harden on the over for his points. And I do like his full line at 26.5. But you can always flip off them too. If you like Zubac a lot more than Harden, you just take, 15.5 for Zubac and then take 23.5 for Harden if you wanted to. Whatever you guys are wanting to do. It's your money. But James Harden here over his points here. 26.5. He's been over this line in 52% of games. I like the correlation a little bit between these two, though, because like I said, I love Zubac's assists tonight. He already had 5 against Memphis, and centers have been dominating them in terms of assists. They allow 4.7 per game, ranking 27th in the NBA. And Zubac actually has been giving out quite a few passes to Harden. Like, his passes to Harden have resulted in 4.6 field goal attempts. He's having right around an assist per game given out to James Harden. So I like a little bit of the small correlation between those there. But overall, last time Harden played Memphis, by the way, he fell short. He only had 23 against them. However, that came on bad shooting, 6 for 18. He's usually, I believe he's shooting like 44% this year. But in that game, he only shot 33% there. He actually ended up hitting 4 threes in that game, which was kind of crazy. And his line is 3.5 today. So for whatever reason you like, factoring in past matchups a lot more, you could just take his 3.5 threes. But I prefer the full points more at 26.5. But overall, this game is expected to stay pretty close and competitive, which is why I like targeting this game. It's a 1.5 point spread. The third play to talk about is also going to be from the same game. It's going to be a guy from the Grizzlies. But these players are also pretty good in away games as well. Like Zubac has an insane increase to his hit rate, over in 67% on the road. Harden goes from 52% up to 64%. But I also want to talk about some of the more matchups that these guys have faced in the past here, because these centers have been dominating Memphis, especially in terms of assists. Like Luke Cornett last game, I believe he had like 4 or 5 assists, but he had 10 rebounds and assists in that game. Precious had 7 there, covering his line. Zubac had 17. Missy had 9 right there. Jokic had 26 with a line of 23.5. Daniel Gafford had a line of 8.5. He was able to have 12 right there, as you can see. So Harden, though, in terms of the matchup here for opposing point guards here against Memphis, they allow about 25.8 points per game, ranking 14th in the NBA. But these guys have been pretty dominating as of late. Like De'Aaron Fox, I took him in this game, I believe. He had 29 in that game. You have other guys, too, like Jose Alvarado had 24. Jamal Murray had 29. If Alvarado can have 24, I think James Harden could drop 27 in this game. So I feel good about both these guys here, James Harden and especially Ivica Zubac. I'm going to get to my third play in just a bit. Now, before I get to my next play in this video, if you guys have not yet seen Rebet, it is one of the newest apps out there. It's available in so many states, as you can see right there. And when you join using my promo code DOMG, you can actually get a $100 purchase match when you sign up for Rebet. You can see you actually get the spread, the money line, and the total for a lot of these teams. You can go over to the NBA, for example, as well. And, of course, you can find players on the board. Like, you can find, I guess not LeBron James points tonight. But you find, like, Austin Reeves points tonight. You can pick him to be the first point scorer. Double-double, triple-double, blocks. I would not take LeBron James for 10-plus points. You have, of course, assists and rebounds and all those other stat types on here. It's pretty much one of those apps where you can find pretty much everything on. So if you're interested in Rebet, check it out for yourself. Link is available in my description. And sign up using my promo code DOMG for that $100 purchase match. All right, now get to the next play in my video here. This one's going to be over in the rebounds category for a guy in the same game. That's going to be Zach Edey over his rebounds, which I'm going to change this one to 10.5 on the PrizePicks board. Pays out 3.25x. If you're on a book out there, this will pay a lot more, I will say. So do kind of keep that in mind. If you have PrizePicks as well as books in your state, I'd probably play this one somewhere else. I'll just say, if you have other apps out there, I would line shop these plays. But I know a lot of you guys are just PrizePicks guys out there, which is why I'm giving you guys here on PrizePicks. But Zach Edey, I think, is in a great spot. He's been over his line in 67% of games this year. He's actually had exactly 11 one time as well. But he's actually been over this line and killed this line in 4 straight games. He's had 15, 19, 17, and 15 in 4 straight games, including a game against the Clippers, which he plays today, which is his season high at 19 rebounds, which came on a ridiculous 33 rebound chances. If we get anything even close to that here, he should be able to fly over, 10.5 rebounds here. He's been seeing pretty consistent minutes for the most part as well. Like, he's increased from his first couple games of the year. Now he's been playing at least 29 minutes every single game in his last 4, as you can see. So I'm feeling pretty good about the spot for Zach Edey, especially based off the last matchup there. I mean, 19 rebounds is awesome there. But overall, the Clippers this year are allowing about 13 rebounds per game to opposing centers, ranking 18th in the NBA. And opposing centers have been pretty much dominating them. Like, Ware had a line of 8.5. He had 9. Okongwu had a line of 7.5. He cashed with 9 right there. Bam had 14 there. So both Ware and Bam went over the rebounds in that game. Zach Edey, we already talked about, had 19. Well, even his teammate, Jock, had a 6 in that game as well. So overall, matchup seems to be great here. He's already proved he can get this one done. But that rebound chances is the main reason why I like this one so much. 33 rebound chances is insane. I don't think we see that again. But if we see even close to like 24 again, I would be very surprised if he did not have at least 11 rebounds in this game. But I'm expecting this to be relatively easily, hopefully, for Zach Edey here. As long as he stays out of foul trouble, feeling good about him here. And hopefully he's able to cash his line. So those are my 3 plays. Pays out 3.25x over on PrizePicks. If you guys want all my plays, though, it's available over in the DubClub. Get them right now for 50% off. I know that a lot of you guys like my NHL plays when I posted that video 2 days ago, but it just does not do well on YouTube, so I'm not going to post plays for NHL. I need to post them all the time for free over on Twitter and Discord, but all of them are available over in my DubClub, where you've been able to cash out of them like at a crazy rate, man. So I'll see you guys hopefully over there or in tomorrow's video. Best of luck. If you want to see how I made over $5,000 of profit on PrizePicks, watch this video on your screen right here.